bartender in a pool of blood. Screams out, my God, they killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Caught in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. I hope you understand. He started leaving, he said, and he stopped. One of us had better call up the cops. And so Petty calls the cops, and they arrive on the scene with their red lights flashing in the hot New Jersey night. For the middleweight crown, had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down when the cops pulled him over to the side of the road. Just like the time before and the time before that. In Patterson, that's just the way it goes. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you want to draw the heat. Bello had a partner, they had a rap for the cops. Him and Arthur Dexter Bradley were just out prowling around. So I saw two men running out, they looked like middleweights. They jumped into a white car with out-of-state plates, and Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. The cops said, wait a minute boys, this one's not dead. So they took him to the infirmary. And though this man could hardly see, they told him he could identify the guilty man. Four in the morning, they haul Reuben in. They take him to the hospital and they bring him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his one dying eye. Said, what'd you bring him in here for? He ain't the guy. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Caught in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. 4 months later, and the ghetto's on flame. Reuben's in South America fighting for his name, while Arthur Dexter Bradley's still in the robbery game. And the cops are putting the screws to him, looking for someone to blame. Remember that murder that happened in a bar? Remember you said you saw the getaway car? You think you like to play ball with the law? You think it might have been that fighter that you saw running that night? Don't forget that you are white. Arthur Dexter Bradley said, I'm really not sure. Cops said, a boy like you could sure use a break. We got you for the motel job, we're talking to your friend Bello. You don't want to have to go back to jail, be a nice fellow. Well, you'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass in the stern. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman jail. Just one punch, but he never liked to talk about it all that much. It's my work, he'd say, and I do it for pay. I'd just as soon go on my way up to some paradise where the trout streams flow and the air is nice, and ride a horse along the trail. But then they took him to the jailhouse where they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All the Reuben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a pig circus, he never had a chance. The judge made Reuben's witnesses drunkards from the slums. And to the white folks, he was just a revolutionary bum. And to the black folks, he was just a crazy nigga. Nobody doubted that he pulled the trigger. And though they could not produce the gun, the DA said he was the one who did the deed. And the old white jury agreed. Falsely tried. The crime was murder one. Guess who testified? Bello and Bradley, and they both boldly lied. And the newspapers all went along for the ride. How can the life of such a man be in the palm of some fool's hand? To see him obviously framed, I couldn't help but feel ashamed to live in a land where justice is a game. Now all the criminals in their suits and their ties are free to drink martinis and watch the sun rise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. Yes, that's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give back the time he's done. Started in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world.